HGMC customers. Hey, we have a unique opportunity today. I've got 5 phones, but 3 of them here today are flashed over to Metro PCS, Boost, and to Straight Talk. And I wanted to talk to you about those phones. These are, again, the EVO 4G. We can do the EVO 4G, the EVO Design. We also have the EVO 3D, which is here, and then the EVO Shift. Any one of the Sprint family phones, give us a call, and that changes daily, so just let us know what kind of phone you have prior to purchasing it, and we'll let you know if we can flash it successfully. This particular phone happens to be flashed to Metro PCS, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the do's and don'ts for Metro PCS. If you live in a large metropolitan area, and for example, that would happen to be Dallas-Fort Worth, the greater Miami area. Let me see if this is turning off. But once you leave that, because these are dual band phones, all the EVOs on their Sprint native environment work on dual band. The Metro PCS phones are tri-band phones, and when they go out of town, they work anywhere, but that will not be the case for a flashed EVO. Once you do leave those dark purple areas when you're looking at a Metro PCS map, this phone will not work. And I mean, no talk, no text, no web, no nothing. So you might want to consider that. If you don't leave, you're a local and you stay in those large metropolitan areas, what a great phone for you. They do have 1x speeds, talk, text, web, navigation, everything an EVO will do. None of these phones will have 4G. That's a whole separate band that works on Sprint. You won't be paying for it, but certainly they don't have 4G capabilities. This next phone that I've got happens to be flashed over to Boost. And the other thing I wanted to show you too, if you just notice, that is not a custom, actually that's a custom ROM in this phone, and that's one of the other advantages to having, this one's actually flashed to Boost. Anyway, but it is a Boost phone. It does have true 3G speed. The nice thing about the Boost phone is it will work in a lot of areas on the road. I've yet to be somewhere, and this is the phone that I carry is actually the Boost phone, but it works everywhere, and it's a fantastic phone. 3G, you can do Wi-Fi tethering with any one of these phones, but this one's truly fast enough you could hook up to your laptop and surf the web with if you're in a remote area and you need to toggle around from website to website. So talk, text, web, nav, and we do have, I'm trying to think of the other amenities. That pretty well covers it. Whatever an EVO phone is capable of doing, most of these phones will do just about anything you can in their native environment. This next one happens to be, flashed over to Boost, or I'm sorry, Straight Talk. Now this by far is this happens to be one of the fastest 3G phones out there. And the nice thing about the Straight Talk network, which is kind of underneath the Walmart family, and also it's a sister company to Verizon, is that it has a really broad reach. So if you're a railroad conductor, a pilot, any one of those types of folks that travel into some remote markets, the beauty of this phone, if you look at the coverage map on this one over Boost or Metro PCS, it is unbelievable, the coverage market and the bandwidth. Now I will tell you, I've had customers, this phone we just started flashing here about 6 months ago, but I've had customers hook these up and run streaming Netflix, and because they have such bandwidth, they've been able to do that. However, you know, they do say unlimited, but I will tell you unlimited is 2 gigs with Straight Talk, and we've had some text messages that went out to our customers because they've gone over that 2 gig limit. So I would caution you, use the phone the way you're supposed to use it, occasional Wi-Fi tethering with your laptop, and we can put that on there. If you can see there's a Wi-Fi tether on this particular phone, hook it up to your laptop, it'll say Android tether, start it up and away you go, and when you're ready and you're done, turn your tethering off. It uses quite a bit of power, but this phone is fantastic. It'll have all the amenities that a typical Sprint phone will have, plus it works anywhere in the United States. The other thing I brought out today, and this is a showcase, these phones haven't been flashed yet, but this happens to be a Boost, this happens to be a EVO 3D, and it is not flashed right now, and also we have an EVO Shift. So any one of the EVO phones, there's a new HTC design out that's kind of taken the place of this. I can't find the power switch on this. That's actually taken the place of these 4Gs. But these are fantastic. They're both pretty tough, and they're very versatile. They have kickstand so you can watch video with it. In fact, I'm videotaping this whole thing off an Evo 3D right now. So give us a call. Let us know what your needs are. We'll pick the right type of flash for you. The flash price is pretty comparable from one phone to the next. However, the amenities that you get with those, because at the end of the day, the rates for any one of these three providers is about the same. But at the end of the day, you're going to get a tremendous value with the Straight Talk and or the Boost Flash over Metro PCS. So give us a call. We'd be glad to help you out. Thanks now.